Hey everyone, welcome to the High Priestess Demari channel and to another collective reading. I hope you're all doing well. So we're just going to dive into it and see what needs to come out. Keep in mind, it is general. It's also timeless. It's not going to make sense to everybody watching, all right? So we have lost souls. Yeah, there's been a lot of them floating around. I can tell you that now. We have business, small to medium. 7. Number 7 is significant. We have employee. We have an executive. We have a corporation. So a business possibly in cahoots with a corporation. We have a magician. Ooh, 2 cards wanting to come out together. We have choir and deities. And at the bottom of the deck we have police officer. Ooh, interesting how it's sliding around. Okay, so I feel like this corporation has a lot to answer for. They're working, I feel like this corporation isn't just working with small businesses. I feel like what they're actually doing is they're buying up small businesses, small to medium businesses, okay? Anything that they feel like would be of benefit to them in terms of what these businesses do, what they operate under, what they provide, okay, as a service or a product. If they feel like it's relevant to their field and it's something that they could benefit from, especially if they know the business is struggling or they're just not getting the sales that they need or they don't have the connections needed. I feel like this is when this corporation swoops in, makes some kind of lucrative offer and they sell, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting here. I wouldn't even be surprised if in some cases this corporation actually purposefully tries to devalue these small businesses so they can buy them out at a cheaper price. I feel like that probably goes on behind the scenes as well. But I feel like, you know, whoever is spearheading this corporation, the CEO, one of the top executives, board members, okay? Yeah, this person has a lot to answer for, okay? They've overseen a lot of very questionable decisions, especially when it pertains to how it's impacted individuals, right? Those who may be like the consumers, right? So we'll definitely take a closer look at this. Yeah, I feel like as well that these corporations, or this particular corporation, they may also rely on the fact that certain businesses in their sector may have more of a connection with the public or has more of an insight as to what the public's feelings are about certain subjects or what they're looking for or what they're willing to invest in, what they're willing to buy. Or, you know, they're just like able to collect information, data based on what these businesses have collected already, right? And they use that to influence the decision making of the consumer, right? That's kind of what I'm getting here. So there is someone, okay, that's being highlighted within this company. This is someone who actually works for this corporation. That is actually, I feel like this person is being tasked with possibly bringing something to light pertaining to unethical business practices, okay? There is someone else as well who is somehow tied to this that is affecting how things play out in this situation. So we're going to have a look at that as well. I'm not getting anything straight off the cuff with this magician energy. So I feel like this person is very low key, low profile. They're very good at masking their energy and their intentions. So I'm not sure if this person has good or bad intentions yet. I'm not picking it up, right? The energy is very neutral. So this person is very good at masking their energy. Whereas with this employee, I feel like they may be stumbling across certain pieces of information that may lead them to become a whistleblower. They may actually inform the authorities of some kind of unethical business practice or something that was done unlawfully in some shape or form. We have priest, the number 3, and a vet. Wow. A priest working with a veterinarian, and a lawyer. The priest, the number 3, the vet, the lawyer, student, medium, school. So is this pertaining to the education system? We'll have to see. We'll look into this more. Tell me more about this situation. Why is lost souls here? Because obviously this business has had some kind of detrimental impact on some individuals here. Yeah, we have the King of Swords. Tell me more. The World card. Wow, so there could have already been a police officer that was investigating this case, okay? That has actually been silenced by this corporation, if you can believe it. And so because this person was unjustly dealt with, it's like this person's soul cannot rest. They're stuck in limbo because the truth has not been revealed, not only as to what this corporation is responsible for, but the fact that they're responsible for silencing this individual here who may have been like a police officer or a detective. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Yeah. This person was attacked. It looks like they could have been ambushed, right? They may have been, they may have been attacked with like a knife or maybe a shooty weapon, okay? Because, it's just so ridiculous how YouTube doesn't like you saying certain things. You know, the censorship is very real, trust me, but there we are. But they were definitely attacked, ambushed in this way. And I feel like it was quite brutally as well. So this person's spirit is very much in pain still and is not able to rest. Yeah. So they weren't able to complete their investigation. They weren't able to look into this more, right? Because they were finding out something interesting, but before they could really get to the crux of it, they were taken down. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords. Gemini energy. Oh, interesting how that flicked up. The Strength card. So this corporation may have been using their muscle. I feel like this corporation has like, they may have, it's crazy to say, but they may have like their own task force. Like they may have like a whole precinct or like a, like a whole team or squad of like police officers under their command or control, right? These could have been people that they've paid off. They may have paid off their higher ups and they sacrificed this individual. And not only that, they sent them in to like possibly silence these small business owners as well. The ones who, small to medium-sized business owners who sold off their businesses but may have, been, like I said, put in kind of a desperate situation that forced them to sell their businesses to this corporation when they really didn't want to. So it's like, putting a lot of pressure on them, driving their stock value down through various shady means behind the scenes, possibly even having like paid actors to write bad reviews or something like that. Whatever the case may be, it's like they were purposely trying to drive down the value of this business so they could purchase it at a lower price. But these people may have found out even more shady things about this corporation, and I feel like, they sent their lackeys in, right, who could actually be police officers, if not, just hired muscle, right, to shake them down, to scare tactics, right, to silence them. because maybe they were making too much noise or they were going to expose something. So these people were threatened also, okay? So I feel sorry for these people because they're not sure what to do now. It's like, you know, not only have they been bullied out of having their own business, not only have they taken some kind of loss, like, yeah, they received money for it, but not what it was worth, probably. And the only reason they had to sell in the first place is because I feel like this corporation really did do something to put them in some kind of tough spot, right? Like I say, to devalue the shares or the company, or you know, to make it too difficult for them to operate under, you know, under their own names. May have even like attacked these people's character or business policies, you know, their practices, something like that, to make it seem like they're sketchy or whatever. I don't know. So there was a lot of injustice in the situation, and it just got even worse because now they're being like threatened. They have been silenced, and it's like they may have even dropped hints that what happened to this police officer or detective could happen to them next. So that's terrible. Yeah. Nine of Swords. But it's like they're scared. They're scared of people who have influence, especially in the public domain, in the community, right? Speaking up on what these people are doing, right? So I feel like they have been purposefully targeting individuals that know something about what this corporation has been responsible for. And so that's what they're doing. They've been going around shaking people down, using scare tactics, okay, intimidation, threatening, blackmail, whatever they have to do, right? Especially when it comes to like psychological and verbal attacks, right? That's what they're doing. They're making a lot of threats, okay? Yeah. Because they don't want public perception to be swayed, right? They don't want the public to know what this corporation is really like, how they really operate, what they're really about, what they're really doing. Yeah. So they're using a lot of fear tactics to keep people silent, okay? Or to shut certain people up. What did I say? The Hanged Man, threatening people's lives, livelihoods, their freedom, right? Possibly even going to the lengths of trying to have people physically attacked, because they've already done it. They've already proven that they're not beyond doing that, okay? They've already had someone here, you know, taken out of the picture because they got too close to the truth. So this is very serious. This is the level we're speaking at, right? This is the level we're talking on. Like, these people are not beyond taking people out if they have to. Which is why as well that this magician could be, you know, if they are one of the people trying to expose them, they may be keeping a very low profile because, you know, they know how far these people are willing to go to keep their secrets a secret. Yeah. Like, they're not beyond, like, getting people falsely incarcerated, having them attacked, threatened, or even, like, removed entirely, as I said. Sad. Tell me more. Yeah, we have the Lovers, Gemini energy, and the Three of Cups. Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups are sticking out. Pisces, Cancer energy. So there could be someone that's working in this company, okay, that may have like, you know, they could have, okay, so either this could be someone that's working in this corporation, or someone who's working in one of these that was working for one of these small businesses, okay, that's possible. It could be that them and their partner owned a small business, okay, and they had people working with them that was like part of their friends or family, people that they knew, people part of their community. It could even be that they're children. Yeah, because it looks like it could be a family business, okay? mother, child, and relatives, okay? So there could have been a family business that was targeted in this way as well, okay? And one of these people who could be like, you know, one of the owners or one of the relatives that work for this company. It looks like it could be a relative that works for this company. Maybe concerned about what's going to happen. Maybe this is another company that's being looked at by this corporation. Yeah, they want to make an offer here. So they're sending someone in, a Queen of Wands, to make some kind of offer with the Ace of Pentacles. But with the Seven of Wands, it's being rejected, Five of Pentacles. Because they know that, so this is good. This family know how this corporation operates. And that, you know, it's you know, you can't take anything that they say at face value. It doesn't matter how much they're offering. You know, this corporation is not to be trusted. So they rejected this corporation's offer to buy the business, okay? So this could be a family business that's quite successful. And as soon as the corporation came across them, it's like their eye was set on obtaining this business, because that's what they do. They're just buying up all these smaller businesses, right? These smaller enterprises and incorporating them into their large entity here, right? Yeah. But they're getting a no from this family, that's for sure. They're not selling the business, so they're not going to like that. Because this Queen of Wands has to now go back and say, no, they're not willing to sell. The Emperor and the Three of Wands. So this would be this executive. Ten of Pentacles, yeah. So this Emperor is willing to play the long game, okay? They feel like it's only a matter of time before certain members of this family are going to want a huge payoff, right? Like they feel like they're going to sell off their legacy here. That's what it looks like. So they're just biding their time. They don't feel like they need to do anything drastic with this family. They feel like it's only a matter of time before they'll be willing to sell it, okay? Yeah, we have the Hierophant. Tell me more. Four of Wands. Yeah. So this is definitely like the CEO of this corporation. So they could have an insider within this family that's willing to sell already. That's why they're so confident. They believe that possibly one of the children or a child or a younger relative that's working for this business will convince the others to sell this business. This is someone who's already made some kind of deal. This is someone who, I mean, look how they're bending at this Hierophant figure. So it's like, this is someone who's a lackey of this this CEO here. So there's definitely a traitor in this family's midst. Someone who's willing to sell them out and this business, because they're being promised something, possibly a position within this corporation, or some kind of like a lot of money, like as we saw the Ten of Pentacles. So someone is willing to sell out their family and their family business for greed. And this is going to come out as well. Tell me more about corporation. Yeah, there's a lot of shady things they do behind the scenes. I feel like the real face of the business becomes very evident at night, right? So they have their day-to-day operations, you know, the public-facing work that they do. But then what they really represent, what they really are focused on, they do this work at night when everyone's like asleep, right? There's only a select few or a select team that work on whatever it is that they're doing behind the scenes. Yeah, so this corporation has a lot of dark secrets here. A lot of dark secrets. Yeah, we have Temperance. So, and it's funny that came up because I was thinking, you know, we did see like the education system, but I feel like this is more like pharmaceutical or medical. And we've had stuff coming up about the big pharma, you know, scandals and stuff like that they're trying to hide. Yeah, so I feel like this is definitely speaking more on the medical side of things with the temperance energy, right? So they're hiding a lot of secrets pertaining to possible cures, medicines, treatments that are actually effective, right? Six of Pentacles, it's like they're trying to find a way to patent or to market certain products in a way that they would maximize their profits, even though these are things that are naturally available. That's the thing, right? So they're trying to patent and market products for a lot of money, even though they include ingredients that are readily available. These are natural ingredients, right? Tell me more about that moon card before we continue. Tell me more about that moon card. Oh, another card fell. 1 second. I'll just grab it quickly. Yeah, so it was the Star card. The Star card, Aquarius energy, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles. It's definitely for greed purposes, obviously. That goes without saying. But what they're hiding, I feel like this taps into another message I got about these alchemical experiments that have been going on behind the scenes without people's knowledge or consent. So this is one of the corporations that are involved in that, okay? And that's something they're trying to keep tightly under wraps. This was obviously an illegal experiment, okay? It is a clear breach of human rights, okay? But yeah, they've been doing like alchemical experiments here, okay, with certain individuals without their knowledge. Interesting. And they wanted to see how they could use that, how they could exploit that in terms of mass producing certain, certain products for various different reasons. Some for like treatments, but some may be for other purposes, okay? And that could be for like, if you remember like the big, there was a lot of talk a few years ago about smart drugs and things of that nature, right? That were designed to like increase focus, attention, awareness, to help you be more like alert, switched on, right? That would help you to operate at an accelerated rate. It feels along those lines. So that's why they've been doing these alchemical experiments. We will look into that more in another reading. But yeah. And not only that, that's one side of it, but the other side of it is also biochemical warfare, okay? That's the other side of it. So it's like, on one side, they're trying to develop the means to capitalize on certain functions, okay? But then they're also, on the other side of things, they're trying to develop like, in a nutshell, you'd be bioweapons, put it that way. And that energy's come up before for me. I didn't talk on it at the time because I felt like, the timing was really important. But this is definitely what they've been doing, right? So it's like on one hand, they're trying to, increase certain skills, attributes, trying to maximize potential here, right? And on the other side of it, there's like this bioweapons they've been experimenting with, right? I do feel like this is tapping into like super soldier territory. I'm just going to be honest with you, and whether you believe these experiments exist or not, it really doesn't matter because they've been doing this for the longest time. I mean, if you look at some of the experiments that were going on during the Second World War, yeah, there was a lot of this going on. Not just with, the Germans, not just with the Japanese, but also the Russians, So it just feels like a continuation of that work, to be honest with you, especially because if you do your research, you'll find that some of these large pharmaceutical companies have direct historical links with certain governmental regimes of that era, if you know what I mean. So you can look into that for yourself, okay, if you're interested. But yeah, so I feel like this is one of those corporations. It's one of the big pharmaceuticals that have been around for decades, right, for a very long time. And this is what they've been doing behind the scenes. So definitely like trying to do some kind of super soldier program, possibly with the military, okay, developing medications that can, you know, increase certain traits or improve certain functions, right? Have you operating at 100% at your maximum, right? In various different ways. But also possibly developing something here that can actually attack health, immunity, right? Destroy your ability to heal, destroy your ability to recover from certain viruses and illnesses. I'm getting all of the above, right? And not only that, they have been carrying out these experiments on the public without their awareness or knowledge. There's been a certain test group that they've had as well to do these like alchemical experiments on, right? To see how they respond in certain situations. You know, what the effects are and how that can be combated or how that can be, you know, treated or whatever the case may be. We'll have to look into this more in another reading, but those are the energies I'm getting. So it's no joke, you know, it really isn't. Oops, sorry, 1 second. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had a delivery. Also, one of my lights just died, so I just sorted that out. So, yeah, but that's what I'm getting, you know. So we'll definitely dig into that side of it more in another reading. But they've been doing a lot of shady shit behind the scenes, yeah. And it may be hard for some people to believe, but like I said, do your research, and you'll see that this is nothing that hasn't already been experimented with in the past, right? So they never stopped. That's what you need to know. They never stopped doing these experiments. They just became even more secretive with how they go about them. Tell me more about this magician. That's what I'm really curious about. Sorry if I'm out of breath. I had to quickly run downstairs. So yeah, because you know the delivery people, they don't like to wait around, you know, they've got a lot to do, so I tried to rush down quickly. Anyway, tell me about this magician. Yeah, 8 of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Magician, 9 of Wands, and the Page of Swords, huh? So this is fast action, movement, communication, someone who's not seeing. Oh. So this magician could actually have been targeting someone here. Because this could even be like spell work. And then we have the Queen of Swords. This is someone who's oblivious, that's like trying to ask questions but not getting the right answers. So we have the Queen and King of Swords. So this could be someone else that's trying to find out what happened to this individual. This could be a colleague, right? Say like, if this is a detective, this could be someone, like, because you know often detectives have partners, right? They work with others within their department. So this could be a colleague of theirs, because when you see King and Queen of Swords, that's often speaking on a professional relationship, right? Or there's some kind of legalities involved. So I feel like this is someone who possibly is like a detective as well, or works in that department, and is trying to ask questions. It's like this person's trying to ask questions on what happened to their colleague, right? It's like, what happened to my colleague? What happened to my friend? what, I'm not getting answers here. Why is my questions falling on deaf ears? Why am I not getting a suitable or an adequate answer to my questions? Because something is wrong here, right? And so there has been some kind of practitioner, like I said, they're very good at hiding their energy, that's been attacking this individual without their awareness or knowledge. To try and keep the secrets of this corporation. Yeah, 9 of Wands. But it's like this person is, it's like they weren't aware that they were being attacked initially, but now they are, okay? So it's like they're now putting, they're now putting certain measures in place, I feel, to protect themselves, to safeguard themselves. It could even be that they're beefing up their security, okay? Especially if they feel like they are being watched, harassed, followed. Because we know that this is what they do, right? To silence people. So they could have experienced that as well as these attacks. Again, we have what I say about alchemical experiments, right? So that's why this person is very, very low key energy-wise. Because this is the one that has been carrying out those, those kind of experiments, right? There's definitely an esoteric element to this, right? And there often is. People don't understand that. The early medical practitioners, those who truly established the medical field, the medical industry, they were considered alchemists. They were considered sort of metaphysical practitioners as well as healthcare providers, okay? Its root lies within one particular family. I believe they're of French origin, okay? The Medici, okay, you can look into that as well. Even the symbol, the healthcare symbol with the staff and the coiled snakes, okay? And the sort of wings motif. Yeah, that's them, okay? That's where it comes from. It is alchemical as much as it is medical. Yeah. So this is someone who is connected to that in some shape or form. They could be literally the descendant of the Medicis in some shape or form. Okay, yeah, there's different offshoots of that as well. But they could have some kind of ancestral link there, okay? I feel like that work never ended. It never did. So, and this person is an alchemical practitioner, right? An alchemist that is using their gifts, their abilities for nefarious means, right? And I feel like this Queen of Swords is realizing that, they possibly bit off more than they can chew, right? They had no idea, they had no idea the kind of boat that they were rocking. But at the same time, they're not going to stop. They want answers, okay? This is someone who I feel like is determined to do their job and to get justice for their colleague, right? So this person wants answers, and yes, they are concerned for their safety. They really are. They're concerned about these attacks they've been getting because this could be new territory for them. They may have never experienced spiritual warfare or psychological warfare. And I feel like this masculine, I say masculine, so this magician could be a masculine, is doing both, right? Psychological and spiritual warfare. To try and not only attack this Queen of Swords, but to confuse them and lead them down the wrong line of inquiry, okay? Because obviously they don't want this coming out, but it's coming out, yeah. But they're asking a lot of questions. Why is this quiet and deity's energy here? The Emperor. The Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Devil. Yeah, this is someone who is high up. Okay, so say this is like the CEO. This could be like the CEO or a board member, an executive. Okay, this is someone high up in the company as well. We saw their energy before. Okay, that's working in cahoots with these individuals, of course, right? They feel like they've struck gold. It's like they feel like they've literally turned lead into gold. And I feel like that was like the alchemical experiments that they've been doing on people. Like trying to see if they can take what they consider like a base material and transmute it into something pure, something that would be invaluable, okay? Something that they can use, someone that would be of service, of benefit to them. They feel like they've had some kind of success here. Yeah. And children are definitely a part of it. So I feel like a big portion, right, of their test subjects were actually children, unfortunately. That could be where the trafficking comes in, because we've had that before. And not only that, these are not just individuals that they've trafficked. There are children out there that they've targeted since birth, okay? And have been placing through all sorts of kinds of situations and obstacles and, you know, health issues, or exposing them to various different things in order to see how they're able to overcome it again. Mold it, transmute it, transform it into what you want it to be. Yeah, so they can have control over these individuals. So this is like the weaponization of a select group of individuals. 10 of Wands. They literally put these people through hell and back. Okay? Yeah, they literally put them through hell and back. And I feel like any support that they tried to... they may have even planted certain people in these people's lives to feign support, okay? To confuse them. And they could have actually been working with people close to these children or close to these individuals, right? To even dose them up, right? So systematically over a period of time, they could have been being like drugged, poisoned, okay? Had their drinks laced with something, food laced with something, in order to carry out these experiments without their knowledge. But there's a tower at the moment that's about to happen, because the lid is going to get blown off this thing. We can literally see it here. Yep. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords. In some cases, yeah, in some cases where they were not able to bribe or you know, buy off the parents or get the parents to agree, they actually would have people's parents, you know, exiled, sent away, put in prison, or even removed. Yeah. So there's been cases of that where children have been intentionally taken from their parents. Their parents have been, you know, taken down or exiled, put in jail, okay? So that they have free access to these children, and they can start manipulating their lives, their reality, you know, having access to their day-to-day lives, so they can carry out these experiments. Very sick. So this is the other side of this sort of stuff that no one really talks about that much. Everyone just thinks like, oh yeah, kids get taken from one place, transported miles away, and then, you know, they're sold off into like, you know, slavery for like, you know, dark reasons. But that's not always the case, you know, because we also know organ harvesting is a thing. But there's also this side of it that doesn't get any attention whatsoever, really. Yeah. So that's really sad. And why is deities here? Because that came out with them. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so the children that they have been targeting are ones that have possibly been tied to a certain legacy here, right? especially if their parents had like successful, thriving businesses. When I say, you know, they threaten the family members, they, you know, attack the business, they buy it for a cheap price. If they can't do that, they'll remove the people, they'll take the business anyway. Kids are then orphaned, perfect way to get access to the kids as well, so they can use them for experiments, no problem. Kids become like a ward of the state, and then they vouch that they'll help, you know, support them, take care of them. People that work for this company, only to have, you know, sort of unmonitored access to them so they can carry out these experiments. Yeah, sick. And we know as well that there's been a lot of children, especially even recently, there's been a lot of babies that have been born that are not even known. They're not registered on the system, okay? And this is in various parts of the world. And it's not just like in Asia or in Africa. This is happening in the US. This is even happening over here, right? But a lot of it is happening in the US, I have to say, right? There are babies being born that are not even known to public services. They're not on any register. They're being birthed in secret. So there is that too. So it's very serious, you know. And, you know, these children have suffered. They really have. And so that's why it's imperative that the truth is known for their sakes, okay? Not just for the people who have been targeted, attacked, that have been even unalived because of what they were finding out. Not just for the people who've had their businesses stolen from them. They've had their lives made a misery, right? So they can't speak up. The people that are constantly under, that are constantly being monitored because of what they know, right? And being forced to keep quiet or being put in jail because of what they know. But also because of these children that have had their whole lives altered because of these infernal actions and decisions of these people. And so the divine is making it clear that the truth must be known, that this story needs to be told for the sake of those who don't have a voice, for those who cannot speak up, those who are being silenced. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Because I'm telling you, these people that are targeted were blessed, you know. They had a business, a legacy. They may have been part of, you know, some kind of estate themselves, right? Like, they could have targeted some very influential and wealthy people as well, you know. Not just people they feel like, who are poor and, you know, who are desperate and may not have much influence or connections or power or the money to fight them, but also people who either have a lot or stand to gain a lot, right? That will do something useful, something beneficial with their business, with their legacy, with their inheritance, or with their wealth, okay? So it's like nip it in the bud before they can even do anything with it. It's terrible. Yeah, King of Pentacles. But I feel like the truth is going to come out. I do feel like someone is going to receive their inheritance, receive what is rightfully theirs. Okay, with the King of Pentacles, I don't know, so Virgo energy, Taurus energy. But interesting, Virgo could be significant. Yeah. And this is someone who's like standing for the truth, speaking on the truth as well. Someone who knows firsthand what these people are up to. Yeah. At first they wasn't sure, they were confused. They realized they were being purposely kept in the dark. Because I feel like they wanted this person, once they received their blessing, or once they received this opportunity to build this legacy, build this business, they wanted to keep this person in the dark because obviously they had motives, of their own. Yeah. To come after this person's business, I'm telling you. So this could be a business owner. They've got some kind of really good opportunity here, or a really solid client, a big project, a big contract, commission, okay, that took their business to the next level. And this corporation was eyeing it because we saw that here and wanted to take it for themselves, right? They didn't want this masculine to see. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Because this is someone who actually, like I say, there are businesses, small businesses, medium businesses, that are not just thinking about profits, right? Equal give and take. It's like, I want to improve things for the community. I want to improve things for, you know, this sector, this industry. I want things to be more balanced, more fair. Like, yes, we make profit, the business thrives, but we're also selling something worth buying, something that is reasonable in price, right? Something that is obtainable. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. I'm telling you, like, this family business was very blessed because the person behind it, right, the individuals behind it, had a vision, right? And it's, you know, it was going to be extremely successful, or it was extremely successful, or it is. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the Three of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely speaking on a family business, right? People are going to thrive from this, or people are thriving from this. But there's a bad actor in their midst, right? That wants to destroy them, destroy the family, you know, take the business, give it to this corporation. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. And the Page of Pentacles with the Death card, Sun. So this Queen of Pentacles could be the bad actor that's working in cahoots, right? Because we saw that it could be a child of this family, or someone that, you know, is in the family in some shape or form, that is in agreement with this corporation. So there's definitely some kind of partnership here. They could even be in a relationship with this CEO or this, like, executive over here, right? The Emperor. Because we have the Empress here as well. So, I don't know. But there's definitely someone here that's working in cahoots. It does look like there's a couple here. That was trying to possibly, like, take down this family, to sell this business and make an absolute fortune. But these two are actually going to end up with nothing with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So they were waiting, possibly, again, using like a younger relative with the Page of Pentacles, right? To help carry out this plot. And look, they were expecting to receive. So I'm telling you, there's definitely a traitor in the midst of this family. Someone that was going to sell all of them out. We've had this energy come up before. That was going to sell all of them out to sell this business to this corporation. And they may even be in a relationship, knowing, you know, whether it's public or not, with either one of the top members, top brass of this corporation, or someone who is working with them in some shape or form. Okay, but it's gonna come. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come to light with the Sun. There's already an investigation going on with the Hermit. Yeah, looking into this business, looking into this corporation. Yeah, seeing that someone was gonna go extremely far to put themselves in a very prosperous position at the expense of their own family. Yeah. So this is coming out. This is crazy. So by this family sticking to their guns and not being prepared to sell this business, you know, not allowing themselves to be bullied or harassed or to have their business uprooted from them. Yeah. It kind of put them even more on this corporation's radar. But they're like, because they've worked out some kind of deal with a relative here, they feel like it's only a matter of time before they get the business anyway. But that's not what's happening. Instead, all of their shady deeds, actions are coming to light, okay? I definitely feel like, you know, this corporation, they could even be using like, they could even be in cahoots with other corporations as well when it comes to this top secret project that they're running. I don't feel like it's just one corporation involved. I feel like there are a number of high-level entities involved with that, okay? I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if the military complex was involved, if the government was involved, okay? Yeah. Just wanted to check something. Yeah. So there's definitely someone here. Definitely someone who tried to sell the business. This is crazy. But it's like they were going to try, because there was someone who was very defensive about this. Like, we are not selling for anything, okay? Feminine energy. And that person who's been very vocal, very defensive about it, you know, that's trying to protect this business, protect this legacy. Oh, sorry. They have been attacked significantly, okay, because of this. Yeah. But, you know, this person is protected anyway, so, you know, it is what it is. But, sorry, there was a lot there to decipher, but, I'm telling you, these people are not playing. You know, they've been doing this over and over, just swallowing up all these other businesses, right? To further their own agenda. And it's an insidious one, you know? Yeah, it really is. Because at the end of the day, they're not doing these experiments with the hope of bettering humanity. It's for their own nefarious reasons. So, I feel like that's why we're seeing certain programs and films coming out, right? Because we always know that's like predictive programming. But especially like there's been so much emphasis on like superheroes and stuff like that. A lot of emphasis on, you know, experiments being done, right, in labs and stuff like that. Obviously, like viral outbreaks and things of that nature. All of this is relevant, all of it. Yeah, we have the Chariot, the Empress, the Devil. So there is a mother figure that is, so the traitor could be a mother figure, who's like, it's like I want to upgrade their life. So are they not happy with what they're receiving already? This mother figure wants to upgrade their life, and they're willing to sell out their family to do it. They may have already sold out this King of Swords, right? That may be why this person's no longer around. Is this mother figure the one doing it? Page of Swords. Someone knows something about them, right? We have the Ace of... Oh, interesting. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Temperance card, and the Star. Someone's already suspicious. I feel like someone in the family is already suspicious of this mother figure, right? And their intentions when it comes to this business, right? I don't know if this feminine is directly involved in the business or if they're connected to it through family, okay? But this feminine energy, yeah, someone's looking at them sideways. Someone is like observing them, possibly collecting information on them, right? Because they know that possibly the person or the people they've been trying to get rid of in this family that knows something, okay, is someone very, very gifted, someone very divine, okay? Because we have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Temperance, and the Star. Like, this person has a mission. Like, they're here for a reason. So possibly even the person that's sort of looking at this person sideways, saying, I know what you're up to. I know what you did. How you got rid of this King of Swords to cover up your tracks. Or they're finding this out, right? This is someone who's observing this mother figure, right? Or this older feminine energy, saying, I'm watching you. I know you're up to something. I know you know something pertaining to this, right? I know that you are willing to do anything to upgrade your life, even if that means going into a pact with the devil here, right? Yeah. But the person that's observing them, that's like collecting information, is someone who's very high ranking here. This could have even been someone that was targeted by this corporation. Someone who had actually been under, intense warfare. That was part of this like alchemical program without even knowing it. That's possible. But this is someone who's like a gifted healer. This is someone who's also a seer. This is someone who has clairvoyance. They have psychic ability, okay? But this is someone who was like chosen. This could be a masculine or a feminine, by the way, okay? Because we have both energies here. It could even be that someone that's observing this older woman energy that knows that they're up to something, okay? They could know that the people that they consider as like a hindrance or that could stop this plan from going ahead or expose them. It could be a masculine and a feminine, right? Someone who's like a healer and someone who's like an alchemist, right? Because we have the rod and the chalice. So that could be two individuals within this family that are extremely gifted and divine. A masculine energy and a feminine energy. Yeah. And I feel like these two individuals were meant to expose this. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, right? Equal give and take. What you put out, the energy you put out is going to come back. And so that's what's happening. These evil people's deeds are coming back to bite them in the ass. The divine chose these two, a masculine and a feminine, I feel, to expose them. And that's why they're observing, they're watching, they're seeing how people are moving shady. Yeah. And they're possibly even going to find out that they took someone out to hide their secrets. That they were going to sell out this family and this business. Yeah, what did I say? Sell out a family, an entire family unit. And I don't know if this is the mother or an older feminine that's connected to this family in some shape or form, like another relative. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Yeah. They're still trying to figure out how they can pull this off, how they can get... Basically, they're trying to figure out how they can fulfill their part of the bargain, because they keep hitting roadblocks here with the Seven of Wands, right? Page of Wands. This masculine may even be speaking up, asking questions, or delivering some kind of news here. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So it's like... This masculine may, they may even receive some kind of communication like, oh, we had an amazing offer. If you're thinking about selling the business, and it's like, what are you talking about? Yeah. We have the Hierophant, the Hanged Man. So these people may be finding out that this corporation, this CEO or whoever, it looks like the CEO already sent someone out to make an offer to possibly a masculine, okay, that was like spearheading this business or whatever. This person may have declined that offer, and this person tried to have them taken out, or they did. Yeah. But they were because they were refused. They were protecting and guarding their business, right? This legacy that they're establishing or have established. So not only have they taken out this investigator here, but they may have actually taken down one of the founders of this business. Does this Empress know something about this? Yes, they do. That's confirmation. 6 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 4 of Swords. This person is going to be tried as an accomplice when all of this comes out. They were part of the plot. Because this person was the one that even agreed to try and convince this person it'd be a good idea to sell the business or use someone else to try and convince them, right? And so someone was sent, possibly an employee from this corporation, to convince this person to sell, right? They didn't sell. They kept trying to push them, try to put them in a tight spot, make them crack under pressure. They didn't crack. They were going to protect what they had created at all costs. And so this person could have actually been removed because of it. Yeah. Exactly. They didn't want people to find out the truth. They didn't want people to see the truth. They wanted this person to be under a lot of pressure, confused, especially under a lot of mental stress, so that they'd be easier to attack, right? So they could wear them down, so that they would finally crack and agree, but they didn't. And yeah, I feel like someone is trying to find out, like, what this person did, because there was definitely like some kind of attack here. Yeah, there was definitely an attack. So yeah, that could happen in many different ways. But whether that was spiritually, physically, whether they were poisoned, because we saw that earlier, I don't know. But yeah, this is really messed up. Sorry, I know this is a very long reading, but this one is very important, okay? And the truth needs to be known, because I'm telling you, there's a police officer who cannot rest until the truth is known. And it's possible that if someone from the family was removed because they wouldn't sell the business, this person absolutely wants this story to be known. And so we're going to make sure that their story is told. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, the Hierophant and the Hanged Man. I'm telling you, they poisoned this individual. They sacrificed this individual because they wanted this legacy, this business. It was going to new heights. It was very successful. So they won it. And they went to extreme lengths to do it. They used a traitor to carry this out as well. Someone who, like I said, is either connected to the family or in the family in some shape or form. Yeah. And not only that, there was a police officer, a detective that was snooping around, that knew something was amiss. And so because this person was getting too close to the truth, they took this person out as well. So I can only imagine how much blood is on the hands of these individuals that are part of this corporation. Yeah. That's the thing. They're trying to use fear tactics, silence people, scare people, use force, okay, to keep this under wraps. They want to win at all costs. They don't care who they have to eliminate to keep, you know, their shady affairs unknown to the masses, to the population, the public. You know, they don't want people to know. They want them to have their wires crossed as to what they really represent, what they're really doing, what they're really about, and how far they're really willing to go to, you know, branch out into other avenues, right? Yeah, but it's all coming to light, okay? The Temperance and the Star. I feel like this is literally the divine and people such as myself exposing the actions of such corruption, you know, the actions of such corrupted business entities and the individuals behind it. And that's why we are such like targets for these people. Not because we necessarily have like, you know, a huge platform or celebrity status or nothing like that. but simply for what we know and what we're able to expose. Yeah, they don't like it. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. When you start fucking around like this, you come after people's legacies. You come after the foundations people have built. You come after their relatives. You come after them. What do you expect is going to happen? Of course, you're going to get fucking exposed. Yeah, 9 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Now you're the ones in fear. Now you're scared. Now you know that your time is up. Now you know that you are going to be under public scrutiny. Everything that you've done is coming back. Yeah. And especially those in the legal system, in the police force, that is working in cahoots with these corporations, the politicians, all of those kinds of people who are like collaborating with these evil demonic people that are literally working with these infernal forces to carry out these inhumane experiments on the population, on test subjects, children, okay, destroying people's lives, livelihoods, their foundations, the businesses they've created. Yeah, all of you are going to be held accountable. Doesn't matter what connections you have, no matter who you think has you protected, doesn't matter how much you exploit the legal system to your own benefit. You can't outrun karma, and you certainly can't hide from the divine. Yeah, 2 of Cups. And there's definitely a couple that's involved. Definitely a couple. Yeah. And there's someone here that's still persisting, still asking questions, right? Trying to find out who is actually in control, who's actually behind all of it. Who's behind this whole operation? Who is controlling these individuals that are essentially their lackeys, right? That has caused so much pain and devastation. Who literally took out the founder of a company here. Who were their accomplices? Yeah. Because there's definitely a couple involved and someone else. We have the Emperor, who I feel like is one of the like board members or executives, right, of this corporation. It's not the CEO, it's not the head, like the absolute head of the corporation. That's the Hierophant. But it was definitely this Emperor that came up with this plan, along with that Empress, that older mother figure that's attached to this family. And then a King of Cups, right? So someone else that could have been part of it. 3 of Pentacles. That could even be like the colleague here, the employee, right? Yeah, and then look, there's that CEO. So we've got him. So we've got the CEO, another exec, and then the employee. These are the 3 sort of masculine energies that were part of this plot, and they used an Empress energy, right? Who could be in a relationship with this Emperor, okay? Who's connected to this family, to betray them. But someone knows about it. Yes, we do. We fucking know, okay? And there was definitely a Queen of Wands that was used to like try and convince this person. This was like the, it almost feels like this Queen of Wands was used to like, to lure this business owner into a false state of trust and a false sense of security, right? Make it feel like they were for them, that they were their ride or die. So this could have even been someone they were dating, right? Or someone that was just, would be very appealing to this masculine. And they were using this as like a bit of a honey trap to convince this masculine to sell their business, to give up on their business, to, you know, essentially crack to the pressure of this corporation, right? The 2 of Swords keeps coming up. They wanted this person's wires crossed. They didn't want them to see that this person was or not. And this was someone close to them. Yeah. And definitely a corrupted police force or something like that. That even worked against one of their own, a detective or a police officer, to hide what they've done. Yeah. There was definitely a plot, a plan in motion. It didn't go to plan. Okay. And they were panicking because they knew that they would have to go back empty-handed, and that would not do. Yeah, these people are definitely greedy, corrupt. You know, they don't care about anyone but themselves and what they can gain from it. You know, these people care about living the high life, success, clout, money, being of a certain social status. But Wheel of Fortune, their karma, whew, they think it's bad. They think things are falling apart now. You just wait. The exposure is just the first part of this. They have no idea what shitstorm is about to hit. I'm telling you, because we saw the tower. This whole thing is getting busted wide open. Every single player in this, right? This magician, okay? So yeah, so we have like the executive. We have like the CEO, which is like the Hierophant. We had the magician. Sharp is literally the magician. We had an executive, you know, someone just, you know, still high level but below the CEO, okay, which was the Emperor. We had a King of Cups, which is an employee here. But we also had the Empress, okay, which was connected to the family. Either like a mother figure, an elder feminine within the family, or someone directly connected to the family, right? Who sold them out. Yep. So, yeah, this is not going to go down well. Got Queen of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Strength card. We did see that there was possibly someone else that was used. Could be that Queen of Pentacles as well. They possibly didn't realize what they were signing up for. But it's like they know something about it, obviously. But now it's like, now they're trying to like possibly course correct. They're being threatened. They're being silenced. Yeah. This person's being threatened with physical harm if they say anything. So either this person was part of the plot or they found something out. Okay. Yeah. Either they found something out or they were part of it. Queen of Wands, Death card. Queen of Wands, Death card, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Oh, yeah. So that's it. There are family members that are finding out about this and they're fighting back. They're not taking this line down, that's for sure. This Queen of Wands is fucked and they know it. Because of their role in what happened to one of the relatives that founded this business. This person is fucked, okay? Death card next to the Queen of Wands. Yeah, because this is the person that was supposed to... this was the influencer, right? The one that was trying to influence them into making a terrible decision here. And that helped orchestrate some kind of attack. They're being taken out. This Queen of Cups, okay? Maybe trying to protect younger members of the family, their children, okay? If they have children. They may be putting out messages about it themselves, okay? But it's like, you know, this person is taking action. They're not taking it lying down, that's for sure. I feel like the divine is protecting members of this family. And they're literally taking out anyone that's trying to come for them as well. Yeah, especially because of what they did to this King of Pentacles. That news is going to travel fast, I'm telling you. Yeah, Page of Wands and the Ace of Swords. The truth is coming out about what they did to this person. The truth is coming out. It always does. And I feel like it's Queen of Cups, in this case it would be me, is putting this out there. And the energy is gaining a lot of momentum. Yeah. High Priestess, what did I tell you? Four of Wands, what was done to a family unit. Yeah, how they try to sacrifice the entire family for greed. Exactly, thank you. So this is just confirmation that everything I said is on the money. Everything I said is on the money. What they try to do to this family. Justice is coming. Yeah, and this freaking Empress is scared. Because they know. They know that everything they've done is going to come back to bite them on the ass. Them and their co-conspirators, those masculines, okay? This Queen of Wands and anyone else that was part of this plot. There's a lot of people involved. Yeah. They were celebrating when they thought they had a win. They were celebrating when they thought that they were going to seize this business. Not knowing that they thought it was tough, you know, keeping a facade going. They thought it was tough trying to stop these messages coming out, trying to stop these family members that are putting the pieces together, putting the puzzle together, right? And he's being vocal on it, that's taking a stand for it. They thought it was going to be easy to remove these people, and yet they still stand. No. They think it's tough now. They think they're under a lot of stress and pressure now. They think they're taking hits now. That's nothing compared to what's coming. These people are finished. I promise you. Anyone that was part of this plot, they're finished. And there's no two ways about it. The divine is making that exceptionally clear. Yeah. Because of the level of betrayal involved. And not only that, look at what entity that they're working with. Literally an entity. This corporation, right? Do you know what this is giving to me? Have you ever seen Devil's Advocate? I don't know if you've watched that movie. It's got Keanu Reeves in it and Charlize Theron in it. I highly recommend watching it because it's giving that energy, right? The devil hides behind a corporation, a huge, like a law firm that's highly successful, right? Very, very rich. They always win. I wonder why. Because the devil is a great influencer, and we have that here. Yeah. So I'm getting that vibe that the devil is sitting at the head of this fucking table of this corporation. This executive is literally someone who embodies like Antichrist energy. And that's why this is someone who is very demonic, and they work with dark practitioners. They're doing like occult experiments here. And that's what people need to wake up and realize. These things do exist. They do happen. They've always happened. Yeah. They're scared. Because it's coming out. Queen of Swords and the Moon card. Too many people are asking the right questions. Too many people are starting to probe things. Probe into the unknown of what's really going on behind the scenes. Doing their own investigations. Doing their own research. Yeah, and that's why I always say do your own research. That's why I drop little hints here and there, and I mention certain things so you guys can look into it for yourself and come to your own conclusions. It's not about buying everything I say at face value. No, do your own research, okay, and see what you think. But I can tell you now, from first-hand experience, this shit is happening. Yeah. So anything else that the collective needs to know? Yeah. This King of Swords is trapped. I'm telling you, they're trapped. This devil has a chokehold on the spirit of this King of Swords. Because they were sacrificed. Yeah. But this person is like, even though they are trapped, they're stuck in the abyssal plane, right? They feel like the devil has a chokehold on their soul. They are still working with the divine, okay? Especially those that are benevolent. I would say like, well, obviously the divine is benevolent, but I mean like benevolent angels, okay? So possibly like archangels to shed light and bring to light what these people are doing. Who's in cahoots, right? Two of Cups. Who's in cahoots and working together as part of this dark plot, plan, experiment, all of the shadiness that's going on. There's so much, it's not even funny. Yeah, these two people that are working in cahoots. So right at the top of this, right, because like I always say, yeah, it's one thing when you get a hold of the lackeys, right, and you're able to expose them. It's another thing when you go deep into the energy of who's actually running the thing. And that's what I care about more. Who is at the crux of it? Who is pulling the strings? The puppets is one thing. I want the puppet masters, and we've got them here. The CEO of the corporation and one of the executives. Yep. And that's it. The divine is working with us to ensure that these people are exposed, and rightly so. Yeah. Along with the corrupted police force that they've been working with. To cover up evidence, cover up their deeds, falsify reports, especially coroner reports. Yeah, they've definitely got hold of the coroners first and made them lie about causes of death here. Especially when it came to that King of Pentacles and this King of Swords. Oh yeah, they they were sick, or heart failure or something like that. Oh, respiratory issues. Oh, they had this disease. No, they had this virus. Yeah, no. It's a lie. Yeah. I feel like this Queen of Wands is currently fighting for their life, okay? Because they know they're in a world of shit. It's like the divine is sweeping through this whole situation. That's kind of what I'm getting. Oh, they're sweeping through this situation, and it's like they're working their way up to the top. That's what I'm getting. Starting from the bottom to the very top. Yeah, because the people that went after, members of this family, not the traitors, but those that are really divine, that had like the Ace of Wands energy, the Ace of Cups energy, divine masculine, divine feminine. Yeah, it's like this is these people are these people are prized, valued by the divine. They were meant to do something significant, okay, to help improve people's lives, and you're trying to destroy them. Yeah, no. Exactly, you got it fucked up if you think that you're going to attack these people who carry the chalice energy. Yeah, that it's going to have a global impact. Like, you got it all fucked up, right? You got it all fucked up. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords. Yeah, try to silence those who have something to say. Those who are not afraid to stand up and speak up. Right? Yeah. But in the end, they're going to try and like smooth things over because they know they're under judgment. There's already signs of it. And like I say, this Queen of Wands is frantic. Yeah. What I say, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Chariot. We have the Empress here. Because someone knows who these people are, and that there's an older feminine that sold these family members out. Yep. But people are trying to like distance themselves from it as much as possible. Yeah. And I also feel like these three that were celebrating, thinking that, they could take down a whole family, realizing they got it fucked up because one of the people in the family is a High Priestess. Okay? A High Priestess who's also, and then like what did I say, the rod and the chalice. A High Priestess and a Sage. You're going to war against a High Priestess and a Sage, okay? I feel like the Sage is the masculine. Didn't stand a chance. What did I tell you? It was going to come out. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. The Star. Thank you, right? And I feel like this Queen of Swords is going to be really happy that this is, because they've got something to work with now. They're going to make some kind of report, some kind of statement here, sharing everything that they know and how far these people were willing to go to come after this legacy. Yep. There could have been like a hit placed on two masculines within this family. Okay. One of them may still be alive. One may not be. Because we keep seeing, like I saw the Death card before with this King of Pentacles energy. But there is a King of Cups, right? You have the Nine of Pentacles as well. So I'm telling you, there were several members of this family that was targeted, really. And I think their plan was to like, anyone that they wouldn't be able to get on side, through fear tactics, through threats, they will just eliminate. So, but I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how big this corporation is, doesn't matter how connected and powerful they think they are, right? No matter how much they try to hide under various guises, what legal loopholes they exploit, right? What departments they use for their own gain, their own benefit. The truth is always going to come out for what they've done, everything that they've done. All of the tests that they've run, trialing things out on children, you know, destroying people's businesses, taking it from them, destroying their livelihood, threatening people, hurting people, literally unaliving people. Yeah, no, all of this is coming back. Everyone that they have wrongfully harmed is coming for these people, I'm telling you, along with the divine. You know? Yeah, I saw divine masculine sticking out at the bottom of the deck, right? Yeah. Divine masculine. There's a divine masculine energy here. Supervisor. Royalty. Source. What did I say about source stepping in? Yeah. So there's definitely, I feel like this could be the sage energy, right? Who's like essentially trying to look into things more, okay? That's like also taking a stand here. What did I say? This is a very powerful family. They come from royalty. They're a royal lineage, okay? They're divine as well. The chalice and the rod. Yeah? And that's why this corporation couldn't stand it, right? To see this family thriving. Not only are they divine, not only are they royalty, but they were thriving, you know, and they wanted to do something good to help others and not only focus on profits and greed. And this company saw that they were thriving. They wanted what they had. This corporation wanted what they had, because what are they ruled by? The devil, who sits at the top of it all, despite the CEO being of human flesh. The devil. So I'm not surprised, because this is their adversary. Yeah. So the truth will always come out in the end. And I'm telling you, these people are not getting away with anything. Their days are numbered, I can promise you that. Because the divine is not having it. So they're making the rounds as we speak. And that's why this Queen of Wands is frantic, because they know they're up next. So that's why you got to be careful of who you form allegiances with, partnerships with, right? Because if you're forming partnerships with people that are in demonic energy, that are doing all these evil things to people, don't be surprised when your time is up. And that's the energy. That's the year we're in. That's the period we're in, okay? Yeah. It's like you people fucked around. Now you're finding out. The divine is not going to hold back with these people. The tower is already starting to fall. It's happening. So there you are. I hope you found this. I hope you found this interesting. It may help someone else, but this is just the reality of what needed to be exposed at this time. Okay. Yes, it was very personal for me on a number of levels, right? But the truth has to come out, and it'll always come out. And especially when, like I said in my post, I am being targeted, I am being attacked because of what I know. And not just on what has happened to me personally and my family personally, but what has also happened to other people, right? Different situations. But regardless, that's not going to stop me from exposing what needs to be exposed. Okay? So I hope you found it interesting. I hope it helps. And yeah, do not let people silence you. Okay, your voice matters. If you know something, if you know a truth, if it's something that's going to potentially help others, save other people's lives, speak it, share it. Okay, do not let them intimidate you into thinking that, you know, you don't have any power or authority to speak up. You do. Okay, so I'm sending you all the best, wishing you a pleasant day ahead or evening ahead, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.